Are we live? I think so. Yeah, we're live. Hello, everybody. How are you guys? Hope you're doing really, really well. Let's see if I get someone joining me. If not, we just do a little comment reading, just talking perhaps about a mad life diet. So far so good. It was good a week for me. Again, I in my 180s. I really wanna. Hi everybody. Hi vintage girls. Hi Mark. Happy Saturday. So I wanna stay within this. Let's call it a zip code 180. And in my mind, it's very important to kind of trick yourself into categorizing this weights in zip code kind of matter. Like if you in 180 perhaps or 190 or 200s, you just want to move. It's like think about it as better yourself. You live in a bad neighborhood and you dream of moving to a new, better, safer neighborhood. Same thing. So right now my goal is to go from 180s to mid 180s, then early 180s, and cross to 170s. I was there, but all the gain happened, which is not a lot. Some people regain all the weight. I didn't, but still, the danger is still there. It's very important to recognize that. So, by the way, if you have any questions, you can start asking. But the reason we're here is to celebrate 4,000 subscribers. Now, it's a very important number because if you know, maybe you don't, there's a recent change in YouTube partnership program, which I am, and I will remain because I to have enough subscribers and minutes of viewership to remain in this program, because they limit people to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of viewership. And I have crossed on both ends, so I'm within my program still, which is awesome, but it's not very awesome for many others because weight loss channels are not big, or often not big, and it's very nice to know that you're a partner. It's psychologically, it's fun thing to have. So for many who lost it, it's a little bit devastating, and I'm lucky not to lose it. I'm lucky to have all of you guys subbing and watching, but many do not. So today, this morning, I watched a weight loss channel in YouTuber, my 500 pounds story. So I want you guys to go and support the channel by subscribing, watching his videos. We don't do that for money. We do that for support that we get Exactly, because it's a great support group, and because the money is not big, seriously. But it's every time you get excluded from something, I think it's a hit, to your, psyche. So go watch other people, go support, find whoever clicks with you. Now, it's the beauty of YouTube and those channels like mine. Yeah, sure, of course, I will. I will post a link after that. He's wonderful. I watch him since I started, and I don't think he did OMAD all the time, but now he's doing OMAD. So the wonder of those small channels, and the thing is that we can find whoever speaks to us the most, and follow the guy or the girl, and support him with our comments, encouragement. And this is the beauty. There's so many people, and in various shapes and forms, in various weight categories, and it's also addictive to have those kind of channels and the support and people, this kind of connection. It's very unique. It's not a Facebook where you mostly know everybody. It's a very anonymous. You get to reach people from all over the world. It's beautiful. Yeah, also great learning tool. Absolutely. There's so much information, a very collective information, because we're all kind of searching, and there's nothing more educational than a large group of people searching for the truth. And I think if I was a scientist, I would totally utilize that. I would look for people like myself and other weight loss channels and see what they do, because that's what we do. We search for the best and the better solution. We're talking about foods, we're talking about psychological tools, we're talking about fasting variations, and they're awesome. Now, the questions I get for Mark, do you take any supplements, vitamins? Okay, so I do on the most constant basis. I add some salt and potassium to my water every time I drink. So if your water doesn't taste bland, it does taste bland, you're wasting your water. So it needs to have a little taste to it, and it needs to be a little salty, because salt, especially pink salt, it's a potassium. It's sodium. It's magnesium. Is other stuff in it. Some salts advertise up to 80 minerals. I don't know if it's good or not, but I believe your body will sort it out. Whatever to throw out, it will throw out. But there's a lot of things that your body do need. Potassium, which is it's a salt substitute. Again, just a little bit in the water, and it will give you the potassium that you need in more dosage. Especially when you do a MAD, of course you need stuff to supplement. And if you do longer fastings, you must have sodium and potassium, because this is electrolytes, basically. So also coconut water is great, because it's full of electrolytes, but it has calories and sugars in it, so you don't have to. You can't drink too much of it without spiking your insulin. Other things, I got a vitamin D deficiency, so I didn't pick up yet the medicine, but I need vitamin D supplement because I'm deficient. Otherwise, just lemon juice and some vinegar, apple cider vinegar. That's sometimes I would do that once a day, maybe twice a day. So that's the only supplements that I take. Also, I document everything that I eat. So when I look at chronometer, I see where and what what do I lack, either in fiber or what. So I try to either put emphasis on that in my next meal. So you're absolutely right. It's great when you can subscribe to channel that you can relate to. There's too many Thomas Dollar channels where they have young fit buddies. Yeah, absolutely correct, Rick. They never fail in their struggle, and they have endless time, money to get that way. Yeah. It's very, very important to find something that you something in common. I probably feel more sympathetic to a man in his 40s that is not very fit than a member of opposite sex, younger. So because it's me, we are very connected. We want to hear from somebody like us what's going on with them, how they reached what they reached, where they struggle, and also there's dialogue. I can comment and receive an answer. It's very nice. Also, it's very important to know that you're not alone in this problem. It's very important to place yourself somewhere. So to know that there's a skinnier dudes than you are, there are many people who are behind you, and you are somewhere, and you can place yourself and you can move forward and better yourself. It's a great thing to have. YouTube, it's a tool. It has problems, like any social network, like Facebook and Twitter. They are very problematic, society-wise. All the problems they are problematic to our society in some cases, but to be honest with you, they give more good because they allow us to connect. Did you ever do a cleanse with your diet? I did longer fastings, but never cleanses in the sense that I take some supplements. I believe there's some green substances that move your bowels and clean your insides, but I believe OMAD is a cleanse in itself, because this is the beauty of OMAD. You're fasting every day instead of doing fast that is, let's say, 5 days or 20 days or whatever it is, whatever extreme case, and then you go back. So I believe that this kind of a fasting benefit you just apply to your body every day, and it's beautiful. Also cleansing. Fasting, it's cleansing. So every day you cleanse. Small amount of cleansing. It's not this bombastic clean all chemicals. But if you eat organically, if you eat healthy and you fast on a daily basis, I think it's very close to cleansing that you can get. But I might do something like that. It sounds like a very beneficial thing. Also, there's this other type of cleansing, like liver cleansing and all that. I need to read up on that. I do occasionally. So many channels, so many fun stuff, so many people. It's also those. It's weird, but it's also about chemistry with the person, like a doctor. Like what's the doctor's name? It escapes me. Dr. Berg. It's very informational, but beyond that, he has a sense of humor that cracks me up. It's not a joke every 5 minutes, but he has this like one or two little jokes that I just watch that for just for those little nibs of humor that he has. And also his wife, there's him and his wife, they kind of play with each other like verbally. I don't know, they're very sexy to me, both of them. Yes, I have fasted in keto for 18 years. Amazing for health. We were keto, and keto was uncool. Well, now keto, as you know, that I'm not doing keto anymore. I did keto, and it was great for weight loss, but I didn't feel satisfied. Let me correct myself. I did feel satisfied. I felt satisfied. The problem is that I had those days when I just binge on carbs. This was very problematic. I would have a wonderful week of keto, and then I would kind of allow myself a little bit of carbs, and it will just trip me into a day or 2 or 3 days of binging on carbs, and I just would regain everything. It's not like it's not happening right now, but I don't know. Right now I feel like you know how you're not breathing, and you kind of like, okay, I'm fine now, but after like a minute or two, you're like, that's how I felt on keto. And with eating everything without thinking too much and just omitting, and I don't feel this kind of not breathing. Anyway, that's the only thing. I'm happy with keto. I was happy and it was delicious, but maybe the psychologically restricting myself beyond OMAD, because OMAD it's a restriction to itself, was too much for me. And knowing that with OMAD I'm getting the same results, because I'm pretty sure that with balanced diet you get into ketosis no matter what you eat with OMAD. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I don't, but I have a feeling that there's some kind of a ketosis where your body is eating everything that digesting everything that you ate for like 6-7 hours, and then it goes into fasting and starting using your fat cells, the stored energy. What's the difference between that and ketosis? Maybe it's the same thing, I don't know. Okay, follow you, so I do know what you are. Yeah, okay, yeah. Vintage girls. Vintage girls. Are you one vintage girl or many vintage girls? And look at you. Okay. I see your avatar is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vintage girls on the cliff. It's a nice picture. I think it's 60s. It's my favorite show, Mad Men. Reminds me. I'm rewatching that right now. I love this show so much. It's very hard for me to watch anything else after this show because the writing and acting is superb. I watch any other TV shows after that, and after the Breaking Bad, I don't know. Those two shows just broke me. I can't watch anything after that. It's crazy. Anyhow, it's been 20 minutes. What I'm eating today is a spaghetti with some white sauce and some chicken. Not a lot, but it's going to be super satisfactory. I'm pretty sure that it will not be very hard for me to not eat anything today until tomorrow. So finger crossed, this week we're going to be pattern breaking week where I'm not binging, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I'm very excited to find those solutions. They give me hope. Yeah, it's a gold era of TV. Yeah, absolutely, Mark. We usually associate gold era with something older, but not with time that we live in. But we lived through golden era of TV in Breaking Bad and Mad Men. Nothing comes to mind but those two shows, but I'm sure there were. Homeland, I loved that. But yeah, we lived through in the early 2000s, late 2000s and early 2010s. They were golden TV. Okay. Do you find it difficult to keep from snacking when you are freelancer without the same Monday, Friday work? Okay. So I do not, because, and this is what my problem. I'm a freelancer. So I at home all the time. And my fridge is 7 steps away from my table. This is insanity. And I had my startup, and I used to come and I work. I used to have an office. Now I work from home. But back then also, I ate all the time out. But here at home, the temptations are limitless. So OMAD allows me not to snack. That's it. OMAD. This is the most fitting thing for freelancer, to be honest with you. Because once I ate, I'm full. Sometimes I'll take a nap because it will take me out of work, but it's okay. I schedule everything to accommodate that. But it's perfect for me. I don't need snacking anymore. OMAD is a very, very natural thing to me. So no snacking, no breakfast. I'm very, very fine with that. We are a group, and we are on Instagram. Wait, I missed something? Yeah. Hello, glad and the weekend is going well, and you found your personal solution. Thank you, David. Mark, TV shows are better than many current movies. Let's see. Okay, the Vintage Girl. We are a group, and we are on Instagram. 2 is a Keto Tiny and in Village. We all do Keto and OMAD, and just Keto, some just OMAD. But we all watch your channel. Wow, that's fantastic. This is such a great thing. it reminds me of a comment. Someone told me that they watch as a family. They watch like literally a father and a mother and son and a daughter. They all watch. I maybe I'm mistaken about family members, but there was like a family that watched me, and I was in tears when I saw that comment. It's brilliant. It's a kid. Sometimes he likes to sing songs from nowhere. It's much easier to mad when you have a cup of tea or coffee while working, then come home to dinner. If I were around the house more, I'll be in trouble. You think so because you will adjust. Believe me, there's a OMAD. It solves a lot of problems here for freelancers like me, for drivers who drive all day, for whoever is in the office all the time. It's such a unique tool. It's such a giving tool that you can apply to yourself no matter what's your lifestyle. For all the freelancers, I don't know what I would be screwed without OMAD. David, I sleep too much on the weekends, so they're super easy for me. Hopefully, when it gets warmer, I start working a lot. I need to take some tea bags to work. Sleeping, that's paramount. I have these guys, earplugs. And the funny thing about sleeping and weight loss, if I sleep 6 hours, I would lose about a pound a night. It not necessarily will be a pound netto, but I'm talking about waiting myself in the evening before I go to sleep, and in the morning after I'm after morning everything, I would lose a pound in 6 hours. If I sleep 2 hours more, which is going to be 8 hours or even 9, I would lose 2.5 pounds. Like magic. Those 2 hours are magical. So sleep more. You're encouraging and inspirational. I'm really enjoying using your weight chart. I've used a copy of myself in January. Thank you for that. Thank you for telling me that. It is great. I love the chart. That chart helped me a lot. The chart helped me tremendously. Let me see if I can. Let's see. It's loading. Okay, this chart. It's such a. I didn't use it. I stopped using it for some point. And I don't know why. Look at this. It's just gorgeous. You can see everything. You can see all your bad days. Yeah, but you see, I'm a little behind my projections because of my bad behavior. But I'm okay. I'm so delicious. Look at this. Look, this is my projections. Look, let's enjoy this. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm looking at here, right? Look, so we're here now. Oh no, let's call it. Let's adjust it in our mind. But almost here, and then we go down, and then we go another week. Then we go another week and we're going to be in 170s. And then we're going into in 160s. Oh, it's going to be a wonderful day. Oh, I want that number so much to show up on my weight scale. And then the magic happens. It's going to be amazing. We're going to be celebrating every day. Look. And then this is going to be magical. Bam. It's gonna be beautiful. And perhaps one day, which is going to be like about 3 months from now, it's gonna be those beautiful numbers, 150. That's gonna be amazing neighborhood to live in. And then I will plan to eat like a mad and go up and down, perhaps like until 150, like for 55, maybe a little more, and that will be like 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, like that. I'm gonna jump. It's gonna be my neighborhood. I'm gonna live there, and it's gonna be gorgeous. Right? Yeah. Anyhow, I didn't see your guys' comments. Okay. I look more and okay. You're encouraging. Okay, I look how you project your weight. Asks Mark. I just I had the space 2.5 pounds a week, and I just project based on that. Very simple. It's like math, and I deviate from that projection right now by like 5 pounds, but it's okay. I'm gonna adjust it a little bit, and we're gonna be fine. I use an iOS app called Happy Scale that logs and graphs and give projections. I love it. It does a running average that is very helpful. Yeah, you see. Now, why I like this my own self produced chart, which is very low tech and not as advanced as those wonderful apps, I'm sure. It has a piece of me in it. It's a very do-it-yourself feeling, and also, I don't know, spreadsheet. It's such a basic, very human thing. I don't know, maybe like for us who know spreadsheet from like 20 years ago. So I don't know, psychologically I respond to this spreadsheet that I have much more connected to than anything else. Are those readings once a week? I find doing them more causes somewhat well on weight. Every week, every day. I love weighting myself. It's not a problem. I weigh myself every day. I suggest to do it. I don't know. There's many schools of thought. Daily weight, not weight at all. Weekly. It's too suspenseful for me not to weight myself. I felt when I did no weight, I felt very uneasy. I was like, what I'm doing? Am I eating too much? Am I gaining or not? So just to keep myself in peace, I weigh myself every day. Gives me you need to train yourself not to think of it too much too. You can't freak out, and you need to really chill. So do weight yourself every day, but don't go crazy over every inch, every pound or half a pound, a quarter of a pound that you gain. It's not healthy. Okay? I will try it, David. I used MyFitness before. Yeah, there's so many cool apps. You can put notes on what happened, what day 2. Yeah, I did once, and then I'm a lazy person. Very important to know about me. I'm the laziest person in Hollywood. If I wait every day, even though I want the water flux, I'll go mad. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Rick says, I agree. If you don't have the record to record or report, you lose accountability. My wife does that WW thing with watchers, and her success is to the weekly weighting. For my weak moments, it keeps me honest. Yeah, absolutely. But then once a week I see happiness. If it works for you, you do the best thing. That's is really weight loss. There's a 5 million weight loss programs. They all have your name before it. So say my name, Felix. My name, if you didn't know, my name is Felix. Felix Weight Loss. This is me with my little things, with my little quirks and techniques. And so weight loss is such a all-encompassing thing. So whatever works for you, do that. But then once we can, David says, I weigh every day too, but try to only look at the progress for the week. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Weigh every week, but really to pay attention to weekly losses, not daily. Do you exercise? Yeah, I do a little bit of that. I have my Kegel bell, I think it's called, and I swing it, and I do little things with that. Not too much, even not every day. All I want is my heart running really, really fast and like high intensity, and then I rest. I feel great. And also I run a little bit, and I do daily push-ups. I love it. We must go to work now, so have a great weekend. Love you, vintage girls. You look fantastic on that cliff. Continue your journey. You're wonderful. Hope to see you soon. Time to head out. Okay, guys, it's half an hour. The celebration is over. It's time for me to eat, for you to continue with your day. Love you so much. You've been just wonderful. Take care.